What's going on, guys? Wednesday here. I think this is like the 30th time I've tried to cap this video. I wish I could do like one take videos like Tuesday and everybody else, but I lack that inability, I guess. But anywho, so life's been pretty weird. It's been I'll just dive right into it. I went to there was a Magic the Gathering tournament in DC last weekend, and I went 3-4, then I went 3 wins, 4 losses, and I dropped because to get in the top 32 or whatever, you had to be X wins and at the most 3 losses. And once I got my 4th loss, I dropped and kind of hung out with my friends and took pictures and went and got cards and whatnot and just kind of chilled. It was crazy though. I'm used to playing Magic, competitive Magic with at the most like 20 people, and in DC there's 694, so it was a real mind-opening experience. And I found out that there was a lot of thefts throughout the tournament, and apparently a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players or like Yu-Gi-Oh card game players come through and steal Magic players' cards because they can sell the Magic cards for more money and then buy Yu-Gi-Oh. It's weird and it sucks. It really does. And I kind of was wondering why, because the thefts are well known. Everybody knows that at these events there's a lot of thieves. So it makes me think like why Star City wouldn't get security. But then again, it's not their job. It's not their responsibility. It's your stuff. You're responsible for it. Like me, I had a book bag. When I would sit down to play, I would put the book bag and I'd take the shoulder straps and I'd loop my legs through them and pull the book bag up towards my crotch, so nobody could like reach under my chair and grab my bag or whatever, So it's simple things. Like I can understand why Star City didn't do it, but then I wonder why they couldn't have at least had some type of security, But I guess in the end, it's not their job. It's your stuff. You're responsible for it. But different topic. I wound up losing my job because I have piercings, and I had an industrial right here, and it's just a piercing, and it's a piece of metal that goes from the top of my cartilage throughout the side of my cartilage. And apparently some of the patients made comments about this, and the doctor wanted to see how responsive I would be to the idea of taking out my industrial, which I was fine with. So this is like on a Wednesday. Then the next day, the Thursday, I wasn't working. I wasn't supposed to work, but I got called in because one of the patients got called out. So I go to work, forgetting about my industrial. Like I wanted to take it, I forgot about it, and then we were late because of traffic. So we get to work, like 10 minutes late, get right into work. Well, the doctor comes in because he wasn't scheduled to be on anyway, but he came in to check on some things because he owns the place. So he comes in, sees my industrial, thinks I'm being defiant. Well, I take it out anyway as soon as he makes a comment. But the next day I get a call and I'm being let go, and it sucks, especially because he was aware of the piercings when I was hired, and to get fired for it. Like I don't understand why people still have that perception of piercings and tattoos. Like I had to wear a long sleeve shirt because of my arm, so people would see my arm. Nothing vulgar. You have a dragon, a heart. You really can't see because of the glare, but tattoo for my mom, just a cross and a ribbon. Down here we have just like an 8-bit heart, a typical anime schoolgirl, and then like a computer. So nothing vulgar, and in the least bit. But I was required to wear a long sleeve shirt because of my tattoos, and it sucks. I think the whole perception of people with tattoos and piercings needs to change, and it's not the 70s and the 60s where people would have these tattoos and it was frowned upon. I'm not a pirate. Well, during the day at least, it's a weekend job, but I can understand that having some qualms about it if they were vulgar tattoos. You have the douchebags in prison who get their swastika tattoos or their vulgar tattoos, and it's not their gang affiliated tattoos. But I have none of that. And a lot of people don't have a lot of this. And I've been reading articles of people who work like in office buildings and such who have tattoos and piercings, and I look at it as a form of expression. I don't wear diamonds in my ears. I don't wear, you know, it's weird. Like, I just have small little holes. They're not big. It's about the little smaller than my pinky width. The actual size is a size 0. So I mean, it's not that big. I mean, of course it's noticeable, but doesn't mean I'm any less of a person. Am I right? But that's about what I've been thinking about mostly. Uh, it's you would think in these times, with the way time goes, that perceptions of people would change, whether it be in any aspect of life, like with, for example, homosexuality and getting married. I believe that it's something that's frowned upon for no reason. It's like, just because you don't fit in the status quo, you're automatically judged and sentenced to something that you're not. You don't know. So that's just my ramblings, and I guess that's it for me this week. I'm gonna cut it. It's about 7 minutes anyway. Once again, I want to welcome Seva to fiveunfamousVloggers. I enjoyed your video on Saturday very much. Also, I am always on Skype, and yeah, so more communication. Feel free to bother me. I'm barely doing anything now, except up hunting. But other than that, feel free to pick on me. Tuesday, I really still don't have. I really want to see you on AIM or somewhere so we talk. I've kind of given up on the CD bag, but other than that, family, I'm out. I'm gonna go find something to eat. I'm thinking probably top ramen and cut up hot dogs. Am I right? Chicken and hot dogs, so good. Anywho, I'm out. Love you guys. Peace.